Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Spain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And here's Yamal. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Coates really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Xabi Alonso plays it short. And here's Yamal. Caught offside that time. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's intervened well there. Lexington still without a single shot on target. Koundé. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, and De Bruyne! Pinged towards the front line. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pirlo running with the ball. Nice looking ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lexington do have a chance to counter here. That is good strength. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Spain are looking to break at pace. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! Tchouaméni into the final 5 minutes of the first half. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Lexington really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Vieira. And it's Bale. Takes on his marker. Bale has crossed into... He's rising! He's scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
De Bruyne! And that's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Xavi Alonso. Nuno Mendes. Park Ji-sung. And this is Couch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Just eases him off the ball. It's Park Ji-sung. Short changes him with that pass. So what can they make of this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pirlo. And here's Bale. Rummenigge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
What a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Bale. De Bruyne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's good vision. Ibrahimovic gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a
Italy
monumental occasion.
against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation.
It's Ibrahimovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only... Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Sneijder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sneijder. Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Goal, Italy! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Italy, after 15 minutes.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
Zlatan
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
He's gone forward. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. Bale! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Now it's Ribery.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Cleared without hesitation. Ibrahimovic has found the net here, of course. Sneijder. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pedro Neto. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Edmilson. Ribery will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Makaleli.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, what's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with a chance to get level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Barcelona restore parity.
22 minutes.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ribery.
There were
Excellent
3
challenge
minutes
there,
added time.
uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Those of you making
It has
their way
been
home
tight,
on
it's been
public
competitive.
transportation today,
Each
please
side
watch
with
the
one
screen
significant
portraying the
moment,
party times from
and at
all
half-time
local
the
major
score
stations.
is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. He's a sharp little ball here, in towards the back stick. Del Piero. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. That's the keeper's ball. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ribery just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Can he get on the end of this? Now he's off and running. Pirlo promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Del Piero. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it into space. Pedro Neto. And he lines up a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Schneider is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Schneider. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He'll try from distance! Superb from Šeško! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Coming on the field is...
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Has to go back here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Varane kept his eye on it, and he's
Added
there.
minutes has been indicated.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bale. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Šeško, voted man of the match, and
if you do have a
deservedly
chance
so.
today, please take some time out to give your support
Terrific
to our head of
recovery.
state.